Okay, so F, you have quick, ghost, fly. Okay? These motions doesn't matter. We just tag. Okay, those are non-backfield motions. Okay? So the signals go like this. F. I could go anybody I wanted to, but it's usually F or Z. All right, so this is F. So if Nate was the F and I wanted him in quick motion, okay? Now remember, all this stuff is being built, okay, when the motion, which this is the stuff I've fallen in love with, is the quick motions, okay? Is that if I call quick motion, he's F, okay, I'm dual left and Nate's the F, all right? So I want to go dual left, F quick. So the signal from the sideline would be this: dual left, F quick, Zorro, Comet. That's what he gets. So he go dual left, dual left, dual left. He go F. Okay, Nate's not looking. Pay attention over there, Nate. Okay. All right. So he go like this, and it usually happens like Coach said. All right. Guys are still the line's still kind of coming back, and he already knows. Hey, dual left, dual left, dual left. All right. F quick. I just told him F quick. Not yet. I ain't sent you yet. Shit. All right. All right. Now I know I'm going Zorro even. Okay, somebody asked me about directional, okay? It's like you can make up all kinds, there's not many plays, so this play, hold it, stay in this formation, okay? So 12 and 13 equals Zorro, okay? And words are words. The quarterback from Panther Creek High School came up with that word for zone read, all right? Zone read, Zorro, okay, cool, okay? All right, anything with 12 or 13 in it, all right, or Zorro, we know we're going to run zone read. Okay, now we got to tell them which way. Well, obviously 12 and 13 tell them right, left. Okay, well, if I give them a word, now I got to give them a directional. Okay, odd, even. You know, big, small. North, south. Cold, hot. I mean, I'm just giving you examples. Could be whatever, okay? If we're going to go in the numbers on this, okay, if we put a 9 on any number, or we put a double digit of 50, let's say, on any number, it's a play. So this could also be 9, 12, 9, 13, 50, 12, 50, 13. So, I mean, just whatever you want, okay? Basically, this is all we use. This and those. And most of the time, it's odd and even and hot and cold, okay? So he'd go dual left, hey, F quick, all right? He'd say 9, 12, 9, 12, all right? Or he'd say Zorro big, Zorro big, Zorro big. All right, so he's telling the line what to do. And now he's got to tell these guys over here Comet, all right? Because that's what he got, Comet. So, like, here's Comet. Our guy does this, that's Comet. I don't know, what do you got, a signal for Comet? Saying, yeah. I mean, now they went to this, you know, because it's like, Coach, man, the receivers, every time you do that, they know we're blocking. All right, okay, well, just tug your towel, okay? So it's amazing. I just let them handle it, and they'll come up with some great shit, okay? When Nate came up with the signal that he wants for, you know, Comet, okay, and he says, Coach, let's call it this, guess what? He just took ownership, okay? He's game planning with you, all right? I mean, that's my signal, all right? He ain't going to miss it, I promise it. He's going to make sure all the other cats know it too, okay? So, F quick. If he was the Z, it was dual right, okay? And I wanted the Z to come in quick. He just goes Z, quick. So there's quick, okay? The coaching points on this, and I know this is a long, drawn-out thing, but, all right, is that we want this guy to be full speed, okay? It is not your job. If the ball hits you on the motion because the center snapped it and you were right here, all right, that ain't your fault, all right? That's this guy's fault, okay? So we want him full speed flat. The quarterback's thought is, I'm asking for the ball when that guy hits the outside leg of the tackle. Now I want Nate to do is start to bubble back and be 2 yards in front of the quarterback, in front of me. All right, and I really love it if Nate, when he came by, could kind of flip his shoulders at me a little bit. So as he's coming, bam, he's right there's the tackle, all right? Said hike, he's full speed, he's right there, just to kind of flip his shoulders here, because we're gonna go F give and give him the ball at some point, okay? And then as he's here, all right, now he wants to start to get into the hot swing relationship. So it's here, boom, he kind of flips his shoulders, and he starts to get into that hot swing relationship to throw him the Comet, okay? Make sense? We good? Okay? So that's all that guy's got to know, okay? He can get quick, or he can get give. We could go F give, all right? Same thing, okay? Quarterback, all right? We call it quick, and that's because the snap count's quick, because you got to time it up. It's hard to time up with ready, you know. I hate it. Here's what's going to happen. As soon as my quarterback starts going, ready, said hike, then the next time it's ready, said hike, then it's ready. The line is freaking bitching, right? Because they get in that ready, said hut, ready, said hut, then you go ready, and they all go, whoa, shit. Okay? So so we want to keep it. So quick is just, he's going to either say quick, all right, or if you want to go on a hand or a leg, whatever, that's quick. So he'd go, but he's already saying that, right? So he's going, dual left, dual left, dual left. Here we go, F quick, 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 quick. All right, he just told you guys it's quick, all right? It's going to go like this. Bring the motion, all right? Quick, or bam, however you want to do it, hand or whatever, all right? And now his job is, what he's there for is to control the read and the key. So we all know that part about Zorro, okay? So we're building trio, okay? I can go ghost. He does the same thing. The only difference is he builds to 2 yards behind, all right? I can go fly. I want him across. Now the ball usually is getting snapped a yard on that side, okay? These could all be Z's, so it's Z quick, Z ghost, F quick, F ghost, F give, all right? F fly. That's why you're doing it. Yeah, you're doing it. So now I'm always going to have this early when I'm calling plays, because I want to see, all right, how are these cats going to handle this? Okay, so they've lined up like this. Mike's probably there. Say Sam's there. They're saying split safety defense. Okay, how are they going to handle this motion? Are they going to leave the wheel? Are they going to bump the wheel? You know, are they going to roll the safety down like that, bump the wheel, roll the safety, okay? I want to know that. The guy upstairs, when in between series, he's saying, hey, F quick, man, they're spinning it to 3 buzz and bumping the wheel back in the box. All right? Beautiful, all right? I want to go F ghost and run freaking shark over here, okay? Because they've spun the safety, they've rotated the secondary that way, they've created me space right there. That's how I'm going to run shark this week. Okay? They don't. They stay like this right here. All right? And all they do is they try to bump the wheel in a little bit like that. All right? Hey, great. They're going to stay too high on Sam like that. I'm going to block those 2 guys, and if he closes or the mic doesn't bump out, I'm going to throw the Comet. So you see, you're just, there's my answers to everything. Okay? Yeah, the F quick is usually a Zorro, okay, a Zorro motion, okay, because what I want this end to do on F quick, okay, here comes the F quick. I want the end to feel that right there. All right, I want to feel that guy coming like that, because as soon as the end is not respecting that, okay, now I'm going to go F give and give him the football. Okay, so that's another way I can control the backside end. All right? So, yeah, to answer your question. More ghost stuff is, say I'm tagging this with Chevron. All right? Say I'm tagging it with rocket laser. Say I'm tagging it with routes. Okay? So now he's becoming more of my check swing back to that side. Okay? Fly obviously is, I want to get him here to this side, so I want to just get into trio. Okay?
So your coaching point on when to throw the motion guy is if he leverages the linebacker?
It's kind of like this because it's a lot of feel, and I don't know what Daniel does, but it's you like I can't emphasize enough, you run the stuff so much that your quarterback gets a great feel for, where's the space, okay? So it's like, I tell him when I send F quick or tear or anything like that or ghost, all right, and it's Zorro, all right, and as that goes and he does this and nobody is moved, all right, throw it out there, man. Because I've gained a guy the defense hasn't. All right, it's all about numbers and leverage, right? Offense, let's outnumber them or out leverage them. Okay, well, I've just added a guy, all right, and they haven't added anybody. A corner, a Sam, make this guy tackle that guy in space. All right, now they want to add somebody, all right, good. They're going to go 3 buzz because they hate that shit. They're tired of it. Now what have they done? Okay, now they've allowed me to attack this side of the field. All right, so that's kind of the, I can't give you answers. That's just kind of the game plan of how you set your stuff up. There's my answers to it, okay? I think that's, who asked that question? What would you ask again?
Your coaching point was if the guy out leverages.
Oh, yeah,
how do we know when he's
I
out
forgot.
leveraged?
So first rule is this, all right? Pre-snap, okay? Pre-snap is I send tear motion, nobody moves, all right? Screw the freaking back, all right? Bam, get it out to them. I've out-leveraged you, okay? All right? Now I send the motion, okay? And they say they have bumped the backer out. I've accomplished what I've wanted, all right? Now I'm into read, okay? Read the guy. Somebody left the box to go out there and cover those guys. Now I get my numbers in the box I want, all right? So if somebody comes from inside out and covers it, now he's thinking I'm just reading the end, okay? All right? If something happens, and that's why this is kind of what it's all evolved into, okay, is kind of like Detroit. F quick. These guys are blocking Comet. These guys are blocking Zorro, okay? They haven't moved anybody out to the motion, throw it, okay? They've moved a backer out to stop the motion, read it, okay? They've spun the safeties to stop it, throw the freaking hitch, all right? And that, so now in the quarterback's mind, all right, bro, that's Zorro, all right? I don't know. I'm going to slow down and draw these a little bit better, okay? Yeah. I know. You guys got me in tempo. Okay, so keep that, just a train of thought you just had, right? On motion, okay? Don't add a guy, throw it. Add a guy from the backer, from the second level, read it, all right? Add a guy from the back end, you got the hitch on the backside, okay, quarterback? So basically, he's keying to whoever's in conflict right there, right? Okay, let's run Detroit. Let's go split safeties, okay? Always want to fold Detroit, okay, because I want to create space. All right, I want to create lanes in here. Okay, if the shade was back here. Okay. Okay. These guys all know that they're working 4 down to will, a hat for a hat. That's it. Don't worry, you got nothing to do with Mike, bro. All right, you got those 4, hat for a hat. You pass block him, you pass block him, you let him go where he wants. Let's fold that, get to the will backer. Okay, back had this question. All right. He'll start to get an idea when he gets it or not, but you just kind of hang around back there, and if the quarterback is going to hand you the ball, be ready, all right? It's really no tell you. It's just kind of, oh, here we go, one of those deals, okay? Quarterback, have they added somebody from the box? Have they added nobody from the box to stop your 3-by-1? This could be F ghost, okay? Doesn't matter. Have they added anybody from the box to stop your 95? To stop this? I'm outnumbering them, right? No, they haven't. Then freaking throw the stick. okay? They've added a guy from the box to stop it. Hand it off, okay? So same thought process, all right? Well, they want to keep him in the box, and they want to roll the safety down, all right, to stop the motion or to protect themselves over here, throw the hitch. So every run's like that for me, all right? Now, this is where you game plan, okay? This is where you decide as a coach, well, I like 95, I like 91, I like chevron, all right? Shit, I like 94, double slant, you know? What am I seeing most? How are they, you know, so during a game, you know, it may be 95 because they're a big split defensive team, all right? But if they're big, you know, they like to go to cover 3 and keep the mic in there, all right? It might be more chevron, all right? Because now the sandbacker's got to carry that. I mean, the strong safety's got to carry that. Is all you guys, you see what I'm saying? It's freaking so simple, all right? That's the whole offense run. I know we're getting on motions, but that's the purpose of the motions. It gives this guy, all right, it gives the quarterback or it gives the defense a different look. You can line up in trio, you can F ghost to trio, you're getting green tear, and run all the same plays, okay? Now, out of this line, you guys are going to run Detroit, Zorro, and Shark. That's all we need right now. Now, Coach asked a great question. Coach, do you guys ever do, you know, read the end, let the quarterback run it and stuff like that? I don't want my guy to really run it, but I may put that in. Where's my guy, the red zone guy from Las Vegas? All right? That might be one of the things that week, okay? It was a great question, all right? Because you win the game with third down and red zone, and he's like, I'm freaking stressed out about red zone. I don't want to be down there. I don't know what to call, you know? My first thing is, good, then try to score from before you get into red zone, all right? When you're not high red zone, man, throw your locks and throw your Daytonas and, you know, get the ball down there, all right? And then when you get in the red zone, okay, play faster. Nitro, speed, nows, right? Let's line up right now because the defensive coordinator, he's over there going, is the goal line personnel? What's it, 12 personnel? What is it, 10, 11, 12? Shit, you're down, you're on the ball. It's Zorro, it's now 1. Zorro, I mean, I've scored 1,000,000 times on that. Just F quick. And so as we practice, and I get off on tangents, but as I script my game during the week on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all right, that's what my kids are doing. So my script may go, hey, we're going to start the -25, then we're going to be at -30, then we're going to be at the -40. I'm going 6-play drive like Drew was talking about. Most of the time, my last play in there is going to be a high red zone shot, or maybe, shit, we just broke Zorro down to the 5. He gets tackled. My first thought is nitro, all right? Nitro, 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 all right? So you script it +40, whatever, +3. That's the last play in the 6-yard, on your 6-play drive, all right? The ball spotted, and your quarterback's running down going, nitro, 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 all right? Ready, set, hike. I guarantee you'll freaking walk in half the time, okay? So.
Defense on offense, red zone. Most coaches play defense on offense in the red zone. That's the problem.
Yeah,
you got to crank it up.
Play offense, baby. Attack. All right, and I'm a big guy. I'm just like you. My brain is as soon as I get to about that 35, inside the 40, 35, 30, I'm thinking about, man, first down, I'm taking a shot. All right, I'm putting it in the end. I want to score right now, so I don't have to stress out about being on the 3-yard line, and it's 3rd and 3. All right. Anyway, what the hell? Oh, so these guys. So just if you think of this, the whole offense is whole type deal, right? O-line, man, that's what you're going to be good at. Okay? You're going to block Detroit. 3 down, odd front, 3 down, over front, under front, whatever. Okay? There's only so many ways you're going to line up onto you. Why? Because the defensive coordinator, he ain't going to have a lot of shit in because he can barely get his guys lined up fast enough now. Okay? So we don't really see about the same couple fronts the whole game. And then you see his 2 blitzes he thinks he's going to get you on. That's about it. You just see split safety or post safety. Okay, we're going to run Zorro. Same thing for you guys, but now you've got to double that, and this is one of these guys is in conflict. All right, Shark. Now it's a stretch play. All right, base it up. That guy's still in conflict. So for the quarterback, he's always dealing with, like I put red jerseys on the Will and the Sam for the scout team, because most of the time that's the guy the quarterback's trying to. All right, he's in here, I throw it there. He's out there, I hand it off. Okay, it's not one of those type of deals. All right, so I forget what the hell what the question was. The motions. Okay.
On fast and free, it's like tear, travel. Are we just trying to get movement from the defense on those backward motions?
Okay, so you're the D coordinator. Where's my guy that came in here? Where is he? They just moved to offense.
Oh, he was talking about
He did?
it. Yeah.
So, Coach. No. So I was waiting for this, but I knew you were all offensive guys. All right. So he comes in. It was a defensive guy, just moved to offense. He says, Coach, do you ever worry that you go 3 and out twice in a row and your defense gets tired? I went, fuck that. Bro, you guys can go 3 and out too, Pete. Right? What about when you go 3 and out twice in a row and my guys are tired? I never hear you worried about that. Hey, Meek, let him drive the ball a little bit longer so my guys can rest. Right? No, those defensive guys are all alike. Time of possession has not won one game yet. All right? Points win game. Points. If you look at the top 3, us, Oregon, and I think Arizona State, whatever, in the Pac-12, top scoring offenses, we're always in the bottom 3 or 4 of time of possession. All right? And that's just how it goes. I work for a defensive head coach. It's freaking a stud. He never once, I go 3 and out a couple times. I never hear him say a word. All right? Every once in a while I'll say, no, maybe a first down would be good once in a while. Okay? That's what he gives me. Just, hey, about a first down? Just one. All right? All right? So I don't worry about that. All right? So anyway, your question on the motions are for your back. So as a defensive guy, and you're trying, I think it really limits the defense and it eliminates the pressures you get. Okay? So for me, it's the same if this is F or this is F, however you want to do it, all right? And I'm going quick, I'm going ghost, I'm going tear, all right? Or I'm going fast, or I'm in trio, going F quick to dual. I'm just building the 3x1s and the 2x2 things I'm doing, all right? But obviously a defensive guy's, just like I said, he's looking at 20 personnel or 20 alignment different. So he may always say, well, here he always wants to set. You play like who do we play was like that? I can't remember, but he was always going to set his 3 and his 5 technique to my running back, all right? Because that's what they all like to do. Because when you're like this, they want to put the 3 here, all right? Now they want to play all these games here on the backside, And they're saying, basically, you're saying, okay, you can't run the ball here. All right, we're going to force the ball over there. All right, there are no cutbacks and all that kind of stuff. Because I would rather not run Zorro there. I'd rather run Shark. All right, wouldn't you? I'd rather run Zorro when I got this look. Okay, now I got great angles. Bam, bam. Now I can read and key these guys. Okay, and everybody knows who they got. All right. Well, in 20, if they're a big doing that, well, then I'm going to run all my stuff out of 20. Because now I can always be right. So who are you going to set the 3 and the 5 to? All right, well, now they decide, okay, we're always going to set it to the field. All right? You can find out, okay, they're always setting it to the field, so now I'm a fast Zorro team. Okay? They're always setting it to the boundary, well, now I'm a tear Zorro team. They're always setting it to the field, now I'm a fast Shark team. Okay? So that's kind of what the purpose is. Now, he's got to set his blitzes to that too. So then their walkthrough, how are they doing it? Okay, I got man blitz. He goes that way, who's got him? Are you bumping, you running? Oh, he goes this way, who's got him? You bumping or running? Oh, he goes that way. Are you running him out? Or he goes that way, you run. I love blitz teams. Okay? Because now all of a sudden this guy knows in blitz, I'm man to man, and we go free motion, and he's chasing them. Okay? If you're taking guys out of the box. So, did that answer what I was saying about? So a lot of it, I have no idea, but a lot of it is, it just gives the defense, don't change the play, change the presentation. All right?
That's just a little, to mess with that.
Right, like when we played USC this year, okay? Monty, he was a set to, that's who it was. He liked to set the three, all right, to Jonathan. So if we're in duel or trio or whatever, he's setting it to him, okay? Okay, well, so I know my game plan, good, all right? In fact, this is the last touchdown run, okay? Good. So there, he kept giving me this. Okay? And rolled the coverage to my 3 receivers. So what's your first thought? What's the first play you want to run right there? Huh? Shark. Exactly. All right? Key him. Let's let him run vertical, and a key. If he runs, you throw it to that guy. Okay? So that was like, okay, the line coach, man, that one's in. Okay? Well, we're going to run Zorro. Okay? So let's get in duel. Let's let him set the 3 and the 5 over here. All right? And now let's just bounce and run it. Okay, so dual right. So every time I went dual Zorro, all right, Jonathan and Brett knew bounce it. All right? Jonathan always knew I'm bouncing all the dual Zorros. Okay? Well, to protect that, let's also bounce all our R and L protections out of dual. Okay? So I can do that, or he's doing that. All right? So it's just a way to protect it. So, yeah, it's kind of, there's base ones that are up every week, but some of them are game specific. This is why I'm having this motion in. So that's what bounce was for. Another way you can do it is, a lot of guys do it, is you can just say, shit, line them up in pistol. Okay? So when we go 2-back, our 20 big package, okay, 20 is like 2 fast guy backs. If I go 20 big and say, because I had a kid named D.A. who was not a very good football player. He was a walk-on linebacker, never played, all right? Our staff comes in, okay? Coach Albrecht didn't even want him around, you know? So it's kind of like this. All the D linemen that can't play defense go to O-line. All the linebackers who can't run and tackle and aren't athletic go to fullback, right? That's kind of the pecking order. So I got this kid. He's a freaking awesome kid. In fact, played in an all-star game and, whatever. I mean, it made his whole, but that was his deal. 20 big, man. That was DA's deal, okay? He was just kind of a guy who thought he was tough, that was 225 pounds. Couldn't catch, couldn't run, all right? But that was his issue right there. That was his deal. So 20 big was where I wanted my pistol, okay? Now I could run my hard play action, divide zone, maybe lead, all right? So I had a little 20 big, 6-play 20 big package just for him, okay? So like Coach Jones keeps saying, there's spots for a lot of kids we don't believe they have spots for that they can help you out, whether it's for, see, that might be the play that freaking wins the game for you, That one kid. You don't know that. And then he loves coming to practice. He's fired up. Yeah, he's one of the guys, man. He was our biggest cheerleader. He became like a real important part of our program, of our offense. All right, is that good on the motions? Okay. Sure. Put them on the board first. Okay. Okay, shark. Everybody kind of knows that one now, right? Shark. Okay. 18, 19. Okay. 9, 18, 9, 19. Okay, shark, otter, even. Let me hit one thing on this too, okay? Because nobody ever asks about damn protection. Okay. This is since we're a big zone read team. Well, let's do it this way. Okay? So this is a big play for us, all right? Shark, Zorro, whatever, all right? Okay, so that's 9, 13. All right. If we want the play action off of that, which I think you have to have, all right, because they're spinning safeties down to stop the keys, or they're playing, a lot of guys will play quarters to 3-by-1 and let him be a run fit guy into the boundary because they're expanding the will, all right? So a lot of guys will do this, you know. They'll put the mic in the bubble and expand him a little bit, and then put the will in the A gap, and now they got the run fit guy weak. You know, that's quarter, half. You know, how defenses want to stop you, okay? So I believe you got to have play action where I can fake it at this and run the post, or run Denver, you know, something like that, you know, 35-yard line. That's, I can tell you right now, Coach, that's something which is almost every week in the game plan. 35-yard line, I'm dialing that up first time. Because I just want to play action and hit that post, you know. And he catches it and runs in the end zone, and then you go like this. All right, trio right. Let's go act, all right? Act, Denver, all right? He'll go trio right. Not 8, 13, 8, 13. So 8 just tells everybody it's still 13 responsibilities, but it's play action, okay? So you guys are still blocking your same responsibilities. All it says is backside tackle. It's like Colt to you. Now you base that guy instead of going through, all right? Back, you fake it, and you got him to that guy if he was to line up on the line of scrimmage and blitz. So it's just good old slide protection, right? Him being your dual read. But I want it to look like Zorro, okay? Bam, ride it and come off, all right? Big Chip Kelly. I mean, that's Chip Kelly's #1 deal right there, all right? Okay, right there. So he just going to go trio right. Hey, 8-13. All right, ready, set, hike. All right, good hard ride on this thing. All right, good hard ride on this thing. All right, so that now if they want, they're going 3 buzz, or they're funneling him because I've been running Shark and Zorro, you know, everything's getting, whatever. All right, that's the play action off of it. All right, I don't know why. We were talking about Shark, but that's what we were talking about. So that's another way, all right, that you got to control guys. All right, so anyway, Shark. So I think that this, it started with boss. Okay, stretch. Okay, boss was just full stretch. Well, when you were a team like this, in the old days, okay, and you full zoned, you know, everybody knows full zone, right? Okay? Well, but like Edgerrin James and Peyton Manning, this guy's freaking track was to the outside edge of the numbers, and Peyton is chasing his ass, trying to get him the football, because you're trying to get that edge right now. Okay, which is good stuff, all right? But when you go to gun, I don't think that's feasible, because this guy's trying to gain this edge over there, all right? So what we want to do instead of running boss, all right, is we call it Shark, okay? And Shark's got dual purposes. One is this. This is the first thing that my linemen start asking for when this stuff starts happening. If you want to stop Zorro and inside zone teams, okay, what these guys start doing is they start getting these guys in the gaps or on edges like this and penetrate. Penetration kills zone, all right, because, you know, you can't use your combinations and all that kind of stuff, okay? And so this guy, right, if I was running Zorro, he knows, well, shoot, I've got to try to help him and let him get that block, but I still got to get this guy, so we'll just screw shit up. So we need some way to cut the defense to when they start doing this. And these guys, usually the guys who start asking for Shark, all right? So all Shark says is this, is that we're just like Detroit. We're going to create a two-way go for the back. And we're going to pin this guy, and we're going to wrap. Now, the difference in Detroit and Shark is this, okay? Is this guy, he's just like Detroit, but all we tell him is to get on track and just try to get your hat to that guy's outside number, all right? If he wants to go there, you take him there, All right? So I'm not big about position blocking. I just want guys to run. All right? When he gets there, you get your hat, you know, hat for a hat. Hat. All right? You get your hat on that guy and run. Let's cut the defense, okay? And now back, all right? As you come across this thing, you're reading that right there. All right? If he does that, you put your foot in the ground and go there. If he does that, you take the edge. All right? So we should always be right. So basically, it's that game. And Coach said it right there. As soon as you saw cover 3, shade weak, and trio, that should be your first freaking thought right there. Okay? I want to run that to that right there. Okay? On this side, all right? We've been teaching our quarterback all this Detroit stuff and Zorro stuff. We're just going to base those two guys. Okay? Quarterback knows that that's his key. Okay, so he's the guy I've got to control. All right, so how are you going to control it? Well, let's control it. These guys right here are a big quarters team. All right? Okay, they're going to try to get this guy in the run fit on the weak side. All right? When I send this motion, they don't want to spin this guy out of here because they're afraid I'm going to run the ball here. They want to do it because you know what? That's probably the way they're playing trio to me also. All right? So quarterback, you do this. Don't worry about him because we're going to push crack out here. All right? But I'm going to key him. All right? If this guy stays here, or I just tell him this, and Drew does this. What's the rule, Nate? If he crosses Nate in here, he crosses the line of the center. All right? I just tell my quarterback, if he matches the back. Drew is, this guy, as you're reading this, if Mike crosses the line of the center line, pull it. All right? Me, it's really the same thing. If he matches the back, pull it. Okay? And out here, all right, I'm going to run 95 because that guy, he can't cover them both. Okay? So if he does that, he pulls and throws. Maybe it's chevron. You know, I don't know. Okay? Throw the snag. However, if he does this, hand it off. So what I love about it is this guy spends the whole game playing the game off of backside backers. You know, backside in, backside backers to the run game. If they add a guy, throw it. If they don't add a guy, run it. Okay? So that's Sharkin. I'll pull some up here in a second. Now, Giants, is everybody good on that?
No. The one looked at he was trouble. And Mike, 4-3 cover 3. So strong safety's down. Mike's over the ball. Will's bounce out. Sam had inside leverage on the Y. Strong safety had inside leverage on the F. And the Mike was over the ball and the Willie was outside.
Okay. So Willie's here. You guys are 4 down, and Mike's here. All right. So they've done it here. Sam's sitting there. All right. And strong safety's there. Okay. So instead of me going 95, this would be Drew. All right. 95 or chevron, I'm going to go 91. Pop. Okay. So now this guy, all right, this guy comes down, all right, and they pop. So I'm in trio, right? And I'm popping because there's one safety. He's got to cap one or the other. Okay? So if this guy's just playing this route the whole time, he's just playing the route the whole time, he's outside, Mike's there. What would you do? I'd pop him. All right? Yeah. I would pop it, and the other thing I would do is I would be more Zorro, or I would, you know, maybe fast it. You know, I'd have to look at it on film. Maybe fast it. Sure.
Fold onto the mic and lead. Yeah, that's what
Sure. I've done that too before. I've done that strong too. All right? So what you're saying is perfect how I see this offense. All right? You got the tools, right? And you fixed your problem, right? Hey, I don't, you know, maybe I'll call double slant without the motion, and if I get blitz or something, I got an answer over there, all right? Now they bring Sam and Mike, and they're rolling this down, and I can throw it. Yeah, so that's a great answer, all right?
What we did, we bounced it back and run the shark the other way, because now the Y has the leverage on the
Sure.
That's the other thing I thought about.
Sure. Run the shark near,
Yeah,
right? You send him that way.
that's why I have leverage.
Did you do that one too?
Yeah, I didn't think about that till afterwards, but I did think about that.
That's what we try to do.
I love it. All right. So to me, that's a perfect example of a guy of your line coach. All right. My guy, he would have figured. That's why I'm like, I don't know what the hell I do. Adrian Clem would have come to me and said, "Hey, this week's shark, no motion. I need to lead back because Willie's always out of the box and Mike's in the bubble." Okay. So that's, hopefully he's coming to me or we're figuring that out. That's your game plan. So now, all right. So now this is. Okay, now you've decided, okay, that's one of my plays. Now how am I going to protect it pass-wise? Okay? Exxon, all right? Or Daytona with faking that, right? Because now they're here and the safety's coming down or whatever, or he's forcing this, all right? Now you run freaking switch Daytona out there. So that's one of my 25 plays that week. It's shark, 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 act, Daytona. All right? Yeah. So that's what I say. So now you take, that's your base runs. I said we always start with, what's the runs looks? Green, shark odd. In fact, I think I got a cut up of us doing it. We did it strong, all right, against Arizona State, without no motions, no nothing. Did it strong, attached a hitch to the backside. So if they got backer, safety down, Sam backer, and it's a gift back there, he just threw it, okay?
Drew did X pop off of that when ran sharp strong X
So,
pop.
X pop, okay?
Great, a lot of touchdowns.
I saw his presentation, I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah. But see, Drew's awesome. I mean, but he ran the same freaking 3 plays the whole year and won a state championship. Just by you're building your passing game. It's all everything's protecting each other. So I know Meat would be up here and tell me he's got every one of these sumbitches covered. Yeah, he'll go, I'll bump and run your ass and play man. Yeah? Okay, Giants, same play. But with a tight end attached, okay? Not always, because we've done it. You'll see some we do it without the tight end attached. But I like it better with the tight end attached. Here's the rule, all right? Why? So funny, man. It's got to where now, I can't even hardly remember how to draw defenses up to freaking 21 personnel and all that, where they all line up at, All right? So Sam, Mike, Will, all right, however you're going to do it. But anyway, the rules are simple. Tight end, all right? 7 tech, anything in your inside gap, pin it, all right? 7 technique, pin it. Under defense, 5 technique, pin it, okay? So that's your job. Okay, nothing on your inside gap, okay, block out and make a 9 call. So that's all he does, okay? So if I'm the tight end, he's a 7, pin. I did this at Arizona State with a 225-pound kid at tight end, all right, against big old badass ends. Okay, just come in and just freaking battle your ass off, but just try to pin that guy. 5 technique and a 9 right there. Pin the 5 technique for the tackle. Okay, nothing in your inside gap and a 9 technique. All right, just take him where he wants to go and just tell everybody, hey, 9, 9, 9. All right, because you got to tell the linemen they're coming up inside. We're not getting it on the edge. Okay. So pin 3 technique. You've got the same rule. All right, pin it. Okay, we're pulling you. All right, for the first play side threat. Okay, backside guy there, pin it. We're pulling you for the next threat. And let me tell you, it's that whole thing about, I really don't get a lot. They kind of know who they got because the guard right here, all right, he always knows he's coming around the edge hauling ass, and the first son of a bitch that shows up, he's trying to blow up. Could be a freaking corner. I mean, I don't know, all right? But that's the first thing. This guy always knows he's pulling up in the first hole he gets to, and he always knows as he's kind of looking for that play side backer, okay? Because this guy right here, we're reading. We don't care about him, okay? So it should be bam, 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 There's Giants, okay? Back. You treat this just like you treat shark. You run the ball off the ends block. If he pins it, you go outside. If it's a 9 and he goes there, you go inside because everybody's going inside, okay? So it's simple blocking. Quarterback, you got the same read right there, okay? He matches it like shark, let's throw it to somebody, okay? We might do it out of text, go pop, all right? We might tell him, hey, if this guy is inside the tackle, Giants, but just tell him if it's 3-by-1, all right? Comet, him, great red zone play. About the 15. This is always one of mine that's always up. Trips, all right? Trips right, Giants even, check, Comet, all right? Quarterback will come up, he'll go trips right, he'll go Giants even, all right? Or whatever it's called, Giants, yeah. Giants even, all right? He'll look out there. If that backside backer is in the bubble right there, okay, he'll just look at the back and he'll say, hey, Comet, okay? So we're running Giants here and throwing the Comet to him out there off of what that guy does. He's either seeing all, because I tell you, if he's a bubble backer and that happens, where the hell is he going? He's going with that guy. I mean, there ain't no way I'm pulling a guard here and he's running out there with that back. All right? And he'll go beep, beep, and we'll throw that deal. Okay? That's a good little red zone. And that's like one of those things that my guys know that somebody's just getting dialed up at the 15 all the time. Okay? All right, so that's Giants. Still based in the backside end. All right, you guys got any questions on that? Let me see if I can find some cut-ups in here. Can you scoot down one? Let me get this chair. Ugh. You got Wi-Fi in here? Huh? Def Leppard's here. Those guys got to be older than me. With what?
Giants with a wing.
Yeah. I run Giants all. Giants to me is Giants and play. I get the ball to the edge. Giants and Sharks. You know, when guys are starting to play your Zorros and, you know, they'll start playing 4 eyes. Really good against like 3 down fronts where they're playing 4 eyes. All right? Because now that tackle's easy, man. Pin the 4 eye, pull the guard, just reach that nose, pull the backside guard. I mean, it's one of the plays our O-line coach would definitely have up for 3 down teams. You know, you're sitting like this even in duel. You know, when they're just playing just good old bubble defense where these guys, they like to play them in 4 eyes like that, okay? 4 eyes, and then they play these outside backers, okay? It's just, you know, because he's used to this and us running Zorros and all that stuff, all right? Just pin the 4 eye, all right? He'll pull, okay? He'll do that. We'll pull. We'll base that, and there's your conflict guy, all right? And however you want to do it, you know, whether it's pops or whatever. If he runs with the back, throw the ball. Figure out a way to throw the ball right there. All right, so that's a big one. And then also to the tight end. Now they're playing 4 eyes. He's not in the gap, all right? Sam Backer, we're pulling, you know. It's good stuff. These are the plays, Rocket, Laser, and Giants are the plays my old linemen love. You know, they love, you know, linemen love that stuff where they get to go, you know, come running out there and, you know. And now they're thinking, okay, now I just got to block this little shit out here, okay? And as long as you just keep them moving.
Hey, Coach, Mike Carter from Bloomfield High School, New Jersey, is calling in and going, you got a 9, 5, or 1, or 0 with the place I tackle. I'm trying.
Well, if it's a 5 technique, what's the tight end's job? What's the tackle going to do? He's pulling and getting his hat right now on that 9 technique. Because here's what's going to happen. Who is that? Here's what's going to happen if you tell them to block it like boss. Okay? If it's a 5 and a 9, and I tell the tight end to block him to block him, okay? And I tell him, all right, it's a shade, and I got to block that, and now the center's coming, all right? This whole thing's going to end up going like this, right? It's going to just get freaking washed. I'm trying to cut the defense. So if I can do that, create an edge, get him out on the 9, and it's a lot of times that 9 technique will close, right? Because that tight end went down, and he ends up logging that guy, all right? Logging that guy. These guys will make the me-you call, so you can't teach them. Is he live streaming right now? Where's he from?
New Jersey.
Hey, way to go, Jersey. So, yo, let me tell you how you're going to do it, all right? You block the frickin' 5 technique, okay? All right? But when he pulls, it shortens the end, okay? And you can tell your guy, hey, look, if you think you can reach that shade center, reach it, and let's pull the guard out there. And that's usually how it ends up. The old line coach will tell him, all right? Because that guy's sitting in the shade right here. Instead of that center having to go all that way, shit, ball's gone, just freaking reach him. And now guard, you pull, and now we get, bam, 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 and that ball's on the edge. I forgot we were live streaming. Huh? Let me see if I stuck a few of these in here. And like I told you guys, all this stuff will be, all you're seeing right here will be, you guys will have access to all this stuff. Now, I don't know how fast this is going to stream. This is what's cool. You guys see this? All right? So when you guys do this, right here, you see this huddle. You guys all know about that? The presenter. So like when you make your cut-ups and all that, okay, well, when it's coming through Huddle, it's like, how it's buffering in and you're sitting there waiting and all that kind of bullshit, okay? Well, this, I just was with the guys last night, right, Nate? And this is new presenter, and they got some new software that's really going to be awesome on this, is once you make your cut-ups in your presentation, you download it to your computer, to your hard drive, and there it is right there, so the clip's there. It's not like it's waiting for it to stream in, over the internet. So where are we here? Huh? Oh, no wonder my payment's due. Did I lose it when I? Yeah?
Are you concerned at all with like V-gap penetration from that guy and having him step inside that offensive tackle?
Am I concerned with who now?
Are you concerned with the V-gap penetration from that defensive end or a back or stunt? Are you having that tackle step inside, or are you just having him zone step on you?
So you mean like if there's a 3 technique?
No,
You're talking about a V-gap?
No, I'm talking away, Coach. That tackle to the right.
Over here?
Yes, sir.
He's basic.
So are you concerned with any kind of V-gap penetration?
By him?
Yes.
Um,
Or some people play that stunt game where the guy will go inside the back.
yeah, sure. I mean, if he does this,
Yes.
oh shit, I got the right play call, right? Because this ball's is over here. So he would just, he would zone. I mean, the guy's in a 5, right? He's just boom, he knows the play's going here. But instead of him going like this and through, like he would on Zorro, all right, he's still taking the zone step here, bam, but now he's just basing the guy. And he knows, this guy knows, all he's got to do is make that guy do that, and he's fine. And if he flattens, just flatten him down the line of scrimmage. I don't even know, does this, let's see if this is the right one. Huh? Top right. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. All right, here we go. I think this is it.
Three pull on that one?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Now we're buffering. Now we're buffering. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly right there. Right? Yeah, it's a 3 down front, right? So here's let me see if I can get to the end zone.
Because you're going to get the down block from the play side guard.
Okay, so just do your rules, right? Bam. Okay, nobody in my gap, pull. Okay, nobody in my gap, pull. Okay, base, pull. Okay. Okay, well, I don't know what we're throwing out there. Comet.
So who's the quarterback reading, the middle guy or the?
To be honest with you, he's probably looking at this guy right here. He's just kind of feeling, he's probably feeling that. You see that? Okay, so here these guys are. We go, so we run Zorro a lot out of this. All right? So he's thinking, all right, he probably shouldn't throw, like I said, he probably shouldn't throw, but he's thinking whoever this defender is, all right, he's got to be matching the back. Okay? But like these guys, we've thrown these Comets enough, watch what these guys do. They're going to roll the coverage, fire him, all right? So we're taking 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5 guys out of this play for us, okay? There's the 2 down blocks, right? Got a guy in your gap, pin it, bam. Okay, guard pull, nobody in your gap, backside guard pull, base. There's your, see the backside tackle on your base cut off? Yeah. Okay. Now here's what would have been awesome. All right, would have been awesome right there if I'd have called freaking Z pop. Watch. Right here, or chevron, right? Because look at this guy. See, that's who really Brett ought to be worried about. I don't know what the hell he's looking at. All right, but right, I'd love to throw the ball, just have Shaq right here run slant or something, right? And just throw it to him. Yes. He's not. He's looking at the outside guy. See his head? He's not even looking at the right guy. I don't know who the hell's coaching him. All right?
Certain Giants a boundary play for you typically?
Yes. Yes. Huh?
You need to call another shitty play.
Did he call another shitty play? Yes. And I'm not lying, Jonathan, he loved this play, okay? Right? Really, the guy's matching. You should pull that thing, all right? Because, see, there's really nobody to block him, you see? I mean, that guy's matching Jonathan, but he's got so much trash, too, so if he hands it off, he hands it off. What the hell, call it again, right? You're going to end up calling it one time, and let's see if you had some pop or chevron or something going over here.
You like running that nub?
Yeah, this is just Comet. Huh?
Just to the nub.
Yeah, what I love about this is, the corner?
Yeah.
Yeah, what I love about it, we don't even touch the corner. You don't know what's going on.
Perimeter block right there, the perimeter blocking when they corner bails, they invert down.
Yeah.
What's the communication going on there?
Okay, they went right here. He's right here in a push crack mode, the outside guy.
Okay.
So he's got to take the most dangerous here. Okay? he's first guy, so his guy's really right there, all right? If it doesn't happen, then we always try to double the lowest guy. So you can see they kind of are trying to, they're kind of, you see him right here looking at this guy? He doesn't really know what's going on, this guy does. But then you see, when he sees he's not, see, watch Shaq right there come and help Jerry. See, he'd have gone and helped him. So, yeah, and that's one of the points of that key lock drill and the individual drill for your receivers is every day, all right, I want them to work on this kind of stuff because it's really hard for those guys. But I want to get an idea of where the ball's coming outside, helping guys, doubling, cabbing, you know, manning it, you know. So, and they'll be a lot better this year than they were last year. Okay.
Did you say it's similar to Nevada's corn play?
I don't know any place in Nevada.
Pull the same way, block down, pull the guards.
This is a play we started back when I was at Ole Miss in '95. We used to call it the truck play. Maybe it's buck sweep. I don't know for sure, but everybody runs it. Here it is in duel. Okay, so same rules for everybody. Okay, hey, I'd still be good right here, wouldn't I? You know? Exxon, maybe take Exxon out of duel. That'd be sweet, right? Run Giants to the boundary, all right? Let him run a key and let him just run a snag route off of that guy. Now, if he runs, should just throw the damn snag. That'd be a pretty cool deal. See, right? See all this sticking grass in there? I mean, that's why when I watch, I said, man, look at we're running this and look at the
So the
grass.
rules don't change then for the wide and those flexed?
No,
Okay.
that's a 9 technique, right? Blocking. Now, obviously, he can't block down on a 5 from there, so he's just like a 9 technique. It's a 9 and a 5, right? Look, we just freaking whiffed the damn. That's my freshman. That's freshman. There's 3, 4. There's 4 freshmen. Actually, there's 4 freshmen. 5, 6. There's 6 freshmen in that picture right there.
Is that Torian White?
Yeah. Bro, he's got so much talent that he's got a ways to go. All right, but right, just stay with your rules. Don't matter. Okay? Got a guy in your gap, block down. Okay? If this wasn't in your gap right there, base, right? Because now the guard's pulling. All right? Guy, this should be block back, pull, base, read that guy. I don't even think I had a read on this. I think this was the second of the game. All right. Okay, there's a look, coach, at with the receivers, right? So Y knows he's got the 9 technique, the walk-away guy, right? Outside guy knows see him? That's a hell of a job by that kid. He knows he's got corner safety, most dangerous. I don't know how he figured that one out, but he got it. And here, right here, we're doing the 8 clap. You guys see that? Down here at the bottom, 8 clap. 8 clap. Okay, right there. Bam, that's a nice job by that kid.
Could the wide have treated that safety coming down as an inside guy and taking him?
No.
That's not your guy. That's not on your radar.
No, less amount these somebody's got to think, the better. All plays, outside guys learn push and crack. Inside guys, you block a guy, you pop a guy. You know, I mean, I handle. So, like, as I think of this as a coach, I think of hat for a hat, 5 in the box. Okay, outside guys in the run game. You guys theoretically got to block most dangerous. Usually out of corner safeties, right? You handle that guy, you handle that guy. So you either you block him, you pop him, you run vertical line, whatever. You're controlling that guy. That's your guy to control. Okay? So see, down here, Steven controls his block with a key. These are same plays. I don't know what this is repeating here. Let's find some more stuff. like I said, our cut-ups just got put up here this week because of the software update deal. So, but see how you do right here? So like, see how fast those went? Is that you just download it to your computer and it's on your hard drive. You don't have to wait for all that buffer and stuff. All right, let's see what else we got here. Let's find some, you know what I would do? Would you guys like to do this too, like at some point in the afternoon before we get out of here? Is just let's put on a game and just watch it, like as a staff, and just talk through the game. You know, like the whole game. All right, here's what I thought. You know, this sucked. This was good. We got to do this better. You know, yeah, you got to lean to your right a little bit when you call caddy. Okay, let me see here. I think he said that he stuck some sharks on the back of this.
Let's watch the SC game that you kicked there.
Oh, hell yeah. I'll watch that every day with you guys. Oh, screens? Well, no, Nate says I got to do freaking shark. Yeah. We'll do screens when we come back this afternoon. Hey, so have we even watched any of this stuff? Let me do real quick, just kind of a visual reaffirmation? How do you say it? Reformation? Reaffirmation. Thank you. That's at Orange Coast College Education. I'm sorry, Harbor. What's that? SC Education. Oh, shit. Okay, so this is it. Hey, remember what I tell you guys? Look at how wide that son of a bitch is getting. All right? All right. So right here, trio left. Here we go. Hey, 9-10, 9-10, 9-10. All right? Detroit, even. Who's the line got? Let's fold the shade. Let's get our hats on these 5. Hat for a hat, man. That's your guys' job. Okay? When it's install, man, when we go keys to victory, that's always one of our keys to victory. We put. I'll look at a team, all right, and like say it's SC, okay. So like Monday offensive meeting, all right. When we do scouting report, we just talk about the guys they got. Hey, this guy's a freaking good pass rusher, and this guy you can double move the right corner, whatever. We'll kind of show them their fronts. Hey, here's their base fronts. We don't do any blitzes on that day. And then it's always, guys, okay, here's the keys to our victory to beat USC, all right? All right, protect the football, okay? We got to get a hat for a hat. So that means what I'm saying is that you offensive linemen got to recognize that you got the 4 down the wheel and you got to get a hat on those 5 guys, all right? Maybe against USC, it's, hey, you have to control your emotion during the game, all right? No foolish penalties because it's a rivalry game, man. Don't take some freaking shot at a guy, and Matt Barkley's talking shit to you or whatever like that. Just walk away, all right? So I mean, it's always every week. I've always got 5 keys to victory. What we got to do against these guys, all right? Got to score in the red zone, all right? We got to convert third, whatever it is. To me, it changes every week. So here it's trio left, Detroit. Okay, quarterback. It's a good job. I like the quarterbacks. A little bit of stagger in their steps, all right? Catch, set on the back foot, all right? I don't like his feet great there because his right foot's not all the way in the ground, all right? And now you're playing the game off of this guy right there, okay? He does that, you hand it off. Back, you shuffle in. And Jonathan he's a really good player. He knows what's going on. He's kind of feeling this too, all right? If he saw this guy running in the box right there, he knew Brett was going to throw it. So as he's coming, he kind of knows what's going on. Oh, I might get this one. Okay? And then recruit real fast, guys. Yeah. Okay, this is a nice job by the old line, though. Okay? Car. All right? Car means that they're folding the guy. Okay? Pass set those 2 cats. Get your hat around. Good. There. Create space. All right? Good splits by everybody. Skip pull. Okay, I think Adrian calls that a skip pull. All right, skip, pull.
So you have the two guys folding and everybody else is just setting their guy.
Everybody else is just setting their guy. Okay, here's against 3 down. All right? 3 down. And then they basically screw this up. Okay? But they didn't count this guy right there, which is cool by me. So they just basically, this is the first game of the year, he probably came out and just saw 3-4 in the center instead of folding it. If this guy would have been shaded a little bit maybe on Brendel, the nose, he might have folded into that bubble backer, but if he was head up, he probably just went, what's he say? NBA, or 5-0, right? It's just base, 5-on-5. Everybody you said go get your guy, all right? If you wanted to fold this, you could fold it, all right? They're probably not even counting that sucker, and I ain't gonna count him either, all right? Because if they want to leave these guys in there and the guy over there, they ain't got enough guys over here to cover my 3 guys. So the ball just ought to be coming here. So what I don't want is Adrian in his meeting to go, all right, guys, we got Detroit, okay? Now, Rice, all right, they get in there 3-4 sometimes, all right, and they got a Will Backer sitting out there weak and here, so we got to make a bring it call, and we got to get now we got to sift you to this guy, and so we can. That's way too much freaking work, all right, hat for a hat. You block those 5. Let me worry about these guys out here. Let him worry about it. All right. If this guy had gone over here and they had them all there, all right, he'd probably throw the hitch right there. Okay. So I'm not going to chase a bunch of ghosts on this stuff. Okay. Now this is a great first game of the year. Okay, pat and go. Obviously, we didn't do a good job with stick because this is a terrible stick route. Right now, Joe is 6'8". All right. But what he's got to do is, it's a straight line as fast as he can go through 5 yards, then put your foot in the ground and snap your head around. All right? See how he kind of goes 3 yards and kind of backs into the route? Okay? That's what so when you're watching this for film or that day in pat and go that next Tuesday, all right, that's one thing I'm really going to make an emphasis with Joe that day in pat and go. Joe, bro, you got to put back and walk, man. Come on, burst, get through 5, put your foot in the ground.
Why didn't find no grass when he seen the guy up top go across?
What's that?
How come he didn't find no grass when he seen that stagger sitting up top?
Who are you talking about?
It's a big 6'8" kid.
Because it's a stick route. Yeah, it's not a vertical route. Yeah, it's just a stick. Yeah. Because this guy's got to catch, set, throw.
Right.
Yeah.
Coach, you uncovered guards rules when 1001 way just to count there?
Just like that.
Okay.
Set, go. Set, go. That's a good job. He could have handed that off. Probably would have made a few more yards. We would have made some yards too. Don't get beat inside, Torin. All right.
How many times that the linemen don't get downfield too soon?
Never happens. Never. Look, it's catch, set, throw. Okay?
Who asked that question? Oh, dude, let me tell you what. These officials, there's so much stuff going on, they don't even know who's downfield or what, when or
Don't forget tempo hurts the officials too.
They're off balance too. They're
Yeah.
just trying to set the ball and get out of your way because you're going so fast.
they're receivers catching the ball at their level.
So instead of here, all right, so what you teach your quarterback, okay, to me, split safety, post safety. Split safety, 6 in the box, man, I should be throwing it to somebody, right? Okay, line, you're 4 down to Will, okay? That ain't your guy, don't worry about him. That guy running through the A gap. Now, the guard, the old pizza theory, right? He just grabbed the first piece of pizza when he opened the box, right? He came through, he just happened to run into that guy, okay? But the quarterback knows ball's out. Look at the back. The back wants no part. He sees it. The back's like, don't give me that son of a bitch. It's awesome, man. And he knows, but I love it because he understands the concept. he knows Brett should be throwing this, right, Coach? Right. I mean, it's dog cross, man.
So, Coach, why do you think they're stacking your number 2 there? They just misaligned, or
What's that?
why is that Washington State you're playing there?
These guys?
Yeah.
No, because they were playing my key 1.
Okay, all right.
All right? So like this would be something in the game. I'm gonna start key 1. All of a sudden they start playing the leverage for the key. All right? So now I might go, all right, 95 this week, okay, with the key, a vertical, and a stick. So I sell the key to those guys, okay? He's still in the vertical. I'm still playing the game off him, but now your game plan is, so as a coach, right, you're game planning these, right? Pretty simple for them. I'm affecting this guy, but I also got to think, okay, how are they stopping my quick game, my keys? Do I want to pop a guy? Do I want to key him and go 2 verticals, or go vertical and key him and run the stick? You know what I mean? Yeah. So, and those are things that go in. Those are like things that go in like day 1 because it is our quick game. You know what I mean? We throw those all the time anyway, so you can just tag them to them. 91, hey, put 91 on them, put 95 on them, put 90. You go vertical pressure out, right? Yeah, that's exactly, all right, because they're always worried about getting the 3 over 2. They're always worried about that stuff. Okay, simple, right? Now there's 6 in the box, but now they've gone 3 buzz. Okay, remember we just talked about that. They don't want to get this guy out of the box. Well, they know we can throw it to this guy, so they got to roll. Now they got to roll the coverage down, gift up top. No, he knows when it's Detroit, so he was like, what, here, trio left, trio left, trio left. He goes, hey, Detroit, whatever it was, Detroit even, trio left, Detroit even. He just went like this. Bam, 5, hitch.
Gotcha.
Okay? Hey, and you got to, now to me, these are first down calls. All right? Draws, screens, those go in my first and second, just freaking call them, They're not third down shit for me. Okay, I hate to call draw or screen, and I got to listen to that big old ass defensive line coach on the other sideline yelling, "Watch this draw, watch the screen." I just called one of those, all right? So to me, these are like calling Zorro, calling Detroit, calling Exxon, all right? Calling Chevron, calling Rose and Linda. Those out of those 25 plays. Those are those plays, first and second down. Okay, now third down's my other stuff. Right. So he knows here it's, right? They should be folding to 1. Bam, they are. Okay? That's who, watch Brett look at him. Nope. He knew it was post safety. All right? Take the hitch. You got to be willing on first and second down if they press that guy. You got to be willing to throw the fade. All right? Or back shoulder it or whatever. It's first down. Shit, who cares?
Coach, I noticed T just doesn't even do the Detroit pick anymore. He knows he's under.
He knows, yeah.
It's just,
yeah. We run it so much.
Did you ever get called for the lineman downfield?
Now, did you ever get any time?
What's that?
Did you ever get called one time while you were downfield?
No.
Us, never. Not in 2 or 3 years. Not in 3 years. Yeah. Not in 3 years. Okay, fold to there. He could have handed this off. He still would have been pretty all right, huh? Yeah. Bam, bam. All right. Yeah. The other thing I never do with my quarterback is I never second guess him, ever. I don't want him. I want him to feel the game. I don't want him like when he throws it and like look for my approval. Did I do it right? Just freaking make a decision and go. You thought you see it, not me. You thought you wanted to throw the stick. Throw the stick. All right. I don't want to ever say, well, that Mike. He's starting to get out there to the stick. You might want to hand it off. That's what he's thinking then. Said, the Mike is starting to get out there to the stick. I might want to hand it off too late. All right? Did he freaking cover him? No, throw it to his ass. No, and this is the other stuff, right?
Cross.
So this is what, that Tuesday I'm all over Shaq and Pat and Go. Okay? So like you're making like little mental notes from the game or from practice film, all right? On his stick route. Catch, tight turn, bam, go that way. Don't dance. Don't dance. All right, so that's, now if you take that same thought process, okay? That's just Zorro. Yeah. No, that's Zorro Comet. Okay. Let me see if I got one in here. Yeah. This.
Trio arrow. Since we're dealing with different hash marks in high school, can you give me a base idea of where number 3 should be?
Who's run the system for a couple of years? Do you know, Coach?
What's up?
That he asked, how does high school does the splits where the line should be because of the hashes are different than mine?
Yeah, where are you trying to line number 3?
Well,
Like on that Detroit stick concept there.
I want to, like I said earlier, I want him comfortable knowing I'm going to get the ball, So obviously the wider he gets, okay, the more apt he's going to get the stick,
Where do they usually end up for you guys?
8 yards off the tackle.
So where from the hash? Ball was on the hash. Is it a yard inside the hash? 2 yards?
Maybe even a little yard and a half, 2 yards.
Inside.
Inside.
So that's what I would do. I would give them a starting point. Hey, line up. Your base alignment in trio is 2 yards inside the hash if the ball's on the hash. Okay? Now, if it's caddy, it comes a little tighter, right? Because he knows he's running caddy. If it's stick,
see, my kid who was the F, Plumlee,
Yeah.
was a great receiver, 1,500, 1,600 receiver. He'd always play the cat and mouse game with those guys, He's running Daytona, he's tight. Next time he's running Daytona, he's out 7 yards. Well, they don't know what he's running, so he could squeeze down if he's running stick concepts Orlando. So he squeezes down a little bit. Next time he widens it out. So they never, I want my kids to mix it up a little bit, so they can't get a beat on what we're trying to do.
and you run enough of the same stuff that's what you can get guys. If you're running 20 pass concepts, you have to be like, okay, this route, here's your line. I think you run the same play enough, now the kids they know it good enough, right?
Yeah.
That's what I've found. All right, so,
College hash is 2 yards inside high school, so the ball's on college hash. If the guys on the other hash have to be 4 yards inside the high school.
is that what it is? 2 yards inside, high school is 2 yards.
2 yards wide. So when college got 4 birds going 2 yards outside the hash. That's on
Okay,
the high school.
so if I was like, we watched Chevron this afternoon and I set my Chevron split. I don't know what yours were, Coach, but my Chevron split is when I'm on the hash, my Chevron, my Y is on the hash.
that's
So you would
4
be,
yards inside the high school hash, because it's 2 yards from each hash difference.
so you'd be, well, Chevron, you'd be 2 yards inside.
Be 4 yards inside, because that other hash is also 2 yards tighter. So the
I
ball's
gotcha.
2 yards longer, the other hash is 2 yards longer. One's at 4 yards inside the high school line.
Wow, that's-
So the outside guy.
That's way too much math. Are you a math teacher? I love it.
24-hour day, trying to, before last spring, so I put this stuff in.
This was another, I think he left. This was another red zone thought, just always like a little something different against these guys, But and this was a great example. This is a terrible job by the slot here, but this is all we ever want. The ball in space in your good guy's hands. Now, make somebody go tackle him. We don't even block a guy. Anyway, I was pulling this up to show you this, okay? Where was it, this one, next one? Okay, you see the difference? Now it's 95, okay? These guys were a big 3 down, or say they're a big pressure team. Well, this is, to me, no different than running trio, Zorro, 95. But now it's out of trips, because down the red zone say they like to pressure you, they're a 3-down team. All right? Well, you know, or it's 3rd and 1 or 3rd and 2, and I don't want Brett to have to, you know, throw the hitch out here, or whatever, okay? So here it's just really, hey, so let's go trips, just block the guy, still handle, either he's out here or he's in there, he's blocking him or running a hitch to control him. They're still off Zorro, he's still playing the key game off of him. So, just like Detroit.
Does it hit a little later?
This,
Or just,
it's a little later because of, see his footwork?
you need the back?
Yeah, because of his footwork. Okay, I was looking for a couple shots. Hey, Nate, how far, how many score you want to go here? You
No,
know,
we're good. Let's take like an hour, coach.
an hour?
Come back at 1:40.